Well, Johnny, first of all, happy to have you on the stream again. Guest of the week.
Thank you.
We love you, Johnny. We love you. We're hoping you bring some good positive vibes to us today. Wish it was better circumstances. Wish it was better circumstances than we are sitting here today. As you,
Yeah, not a good game.
yeah. Well, let's get into it. Let's get into it. There's a couple things I want to talk about today. Obviously, we want to talk Bears Vikings. We're hoping this is
Sure.
going to be a victory Tuesday, but it's Clown Circus Show Tuesday. And so I want to talk about the Bears. I want to talk about your fantasy football. You're in our fantasy football invitational. We're going to see if you got that win. And we got some Bears trivia. You know, we got to do Bears trivia sponsored by ChatGPT. But
Nice.
let's get it all off our chest now, Johnny. Game last night.
Yes.
I just the community was just hearing me bitch and rant about my takes. Floor is yours. How are you feeling after yesterday?
Not good. I feel like as much as there was like three big missed calls on the refs, or not missed calls, dumb calls, like the holding on right was horrendous. We would have been first and 10 at like the 15. Easily would have got at least three that drive. The phantom PI, obviously, the dude just fell down. So thank the System of a Down concert for that one. The field was atrocious. But yeah, I didn't like Caleb overthrowing. I didn't like Caleb not pulling the trigger. As much as I like him, I feel like after the first drive, he was reverting back to his last year self, where he was just kind of trying to do, run around, do like just stay in the pocket and throw the ball. Like he had decent pocket for the most part. Watching back, at first I thought maybe it was Ben Johnson too, like dumb play calls. But if you look at a lot of the tape, like people were open, or people were getting separation. The one thing I'll hate on Ben for is refusing to or keep using Swift. I'm so over Swift. He's horrible. Every second and 18, he runs up the middle for -1. Like, what are we doing? Like, Swift also sucks. There's like holes on the right side opening up. He runs to the left, gets 2 yards. I cannot stand this dude. Like, our running backs suck, and I need Swift to get benched because I can't watch him anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
So that's how I feel.
I'm right there with you. In terms of Swift, yeah, Swift only gets 3 yards a carry.
Sucks.
I think we're just limited at running back. Roshan was hurt. Manunga, I don't think they were fully confident in giving him more carries. They got DJ Moore 2 or 3 carries. So
yeah, which is like just give it to Manunga, see what he can do. He had like one catch for a first down, and then like no carries. Like, you might as well try. Swift's not doing anything. He keeps running into the wrong hole. So but then Swift will have a few games where he pops off, and then it's like, oh, but then he goes right back to get -3 or 3 yards, -1, 2 yards. Like, I feel like it's a waste of a down at that point.
No, I feel you there. I feel like come next year, Swift is probably not going to be the Bears
no way.
back. I don't think it's Ben Johnson's top choice, but I don't think he was the biggest issue yesterday. I think some of the Ben Johnson calls, like you said, like that. What did you think about going for it on the fourth down there? And was it first or second quarter instead of the field
first
goal?
quarter? That was the first. I wanted the 3 points because it was 4th and 3. It was like 4th and 1. I kind of get it. I didn't mind it. I would have went for 3, but it worked. The play, DJ's wide open. Caleb misses him by like a mile. So like it worked. So I can't even blame Ben for that. Caleb just sucked, and like that was a horrible. That was his first bad throw of the game because he was 10 for 10 before that, and then I don't know if the ball got away from him or what, but DJ cut up. It's kind of like a post route, I think, but he threw it way in front of him. So like DJ was wide open, burned his dude, and theoretically it should have worked. So I can't fault Ben really because the play was great, but Caleb just didn't deliver that one. I don't know. Caleb, I got a Vikings buddy who we bet on the game, just $20, but he even said himself, he goes, dude, Caleb looks like a superstar one play and then looks horrendous the next. It's like very inconsistent. That's what I kind of feel. I mean, granted, it's his second year, first year in a new offense, all that. So, I mean, it's not too many overreactions on Twitter, but it's just some of the stuff you saw from last year he's still doing, which is a little concerning. So,
yeah, in terms of going for it on that fourth down early, I think yes, I understand it's Ben Johnson. He's trying to bring that kind of big dick energy from the Lions, but we have little dick talent. Like, we're not the Lions. We don't have their own line.
And plus it's like it's never bad to go up 10-0, It's like 14 would be better, great, but like just take the 3 points of that. It's the first quarter.
Well, I think it was 7-3, and then we could have been up.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, you're right.
But we could have been
up
a touchdown. Like, that's huge. Like,
yeah, and then that would have been huge at the end of the game. Also, I've been calling it all year, I hate Cairo Santos. He is so bad, dude. Like, oh, he's automatic within 40. Dude, NFL now, like 50 is a gimme.
Yeah.
Like at least like 55s are like hit normally. Like you need a dude that can hit 50 plus, or just have the leg to do it. And if Cairo Santos does hit a 50 plus yarder, like the Packers game last year, he's got to get a low trajectory because he sucks, and then he gets blocked. So it's just get a new kicker. I mean, the Niners just cut Moody. I'm not saying I want him, but like they were like, all right, this guy sucks, get him out. I feel like we're going to keep him all year, and then he's going to hurt us.
Yeah, we've talked about that. We joked on it with Jason. He was talking about a game-winning field goal by Cairo or something. I was like, yeah, if it's within 45 yards and
Even that, it's kind of sketchy. It's like
he almost missed that 42-yarder. Like it was wobbling to the
that's
right.
what the 50 did. It like wobbled right, and then yeah, it's not only that, but he can't even kick it out of the end zone. People were saying, "Oh, kick it out of bounds," which at first I thought was good, but then I think the Vikings could decline that for a re-kick, and they probably just keep doing that until we kicked it out of bounds.
Oh, that's
I could be wrong in that.
No,
but I think it's. I'm pretty sure it's like because they don't have to accept it, the Vikings, so they can like, oh, decline re-kick, and then they just keep doing that until like, all right, you got to stop doing this. You know, they probably penalize the Bears at that point. Like, so yeah, he couldn't kick out of the end zone, and then I knew that was gonna. I thought they should have maybe had Taylor kick it out because he has a monster leg. I mean, I don't know how good he is at. I feel like a punter can kick it off a tee, you know? Yeah, the fact that we didn't kick it out of the end zone because we stopped them after that. We could have got the ball back with like 45, 50 seconds, and that's enough. The fact that we couldn't even kick it out of the end zone is insane because we had a decent shot. If we had like at least 50 seconds left, I mean, could have gotten field goal range, something. I don't know.
Tory Taylor, I don't know why. See, that was like some of the bad coaching things on Ben Johnson. You know your kicker has got a limp leg, so put in the punter. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, can a punter just boot it from the
yeah,
the
he could. Yeah, you can put yeah. I'm assuming
get that fourth round pick worth something.
The only thing I could think of is Santos went to Ben, maybe like, oh, like, hey, I can kick this, like, trust me. That's the only thing I can think of because Ben doesn't strike me as someone dumb to be like, oh yeah, just like if you know he can't kick it, like why send him out there? I don't know. I mean, I feel like that game was just we were. I mean, granted, also, I mean, missing Jalen Johnson was huge. Missing Kyler Gordon was huge. Edwards, yeah, was kind of big, especially the corners, because granted that Wright got a pick six, but he's the reason they got 6 points earlier when that PI that was underthrown, which I hate that rule. I mean, I get it. It's underthrown, and then like the receiver stops, and then the dude runs into him, and it's PI. It's like you're rewarding someone for underthrowing a pass, and then he gave up that long pass before halftime to allow the Vikings to kick a field goal. Good from 59, would have been good from 65. Like that's what we need in a kicker, someone that can have a leg. Like that dude is good for
have a kicker besides us. We don't have a kicker.
After Nagy, I feel like I mean Santos was solid. Like I said, under 50, which is fine, but it's like you need over 50 in the NFL nowadays. It's like 50 is a chip shot now, which is wild. I'm not a fan of Santos. I've been calling it for like over a year. Just don't like him.
Yeah, after last year in those games, he lost his like 3 or 4 games, and then this year, first game of the season, like I mean, it's collective. Caleb was so inaccurate. Like him missing DJ Moore. Like I wouldn't be so overreaction, like panicking about Caleb if it was other things, but he was so off last night. Like when he missed DJ Moore in that fourth quarter,
that was like
Justin Fields. Like, remember when Justin Fields hit Cole Kmet in that Tampa Bay Buccaneers game? I was like seeing deja vu.
Yeah, it's like if he scored there, that would be like 2:20 left, I think, or something like that, 2:15. So we could have got the ball back with like 50 seconds. Granted, we still stopped them 3 times, but that would have been before the 2-minute warning, enough to have them run a play, and then he misses it. Like that was, and then he missed a couple like that though, like the one to DJ Moore in the 4th down, even the one to Kmet that was a one-handed catch. Like that was he had to reach for that. Like that was he was wide open.
There was a couple hospital balls he sent to DJ Moore, sent DJ Moore to the gulag.
Yeah,
like 3 times.
Which is funny too, because that hospital ball was like a dime. But like, and of course, he finally throws a dime and kills his receiver. But he also got crushed on that too. Dahlman just like let the dude walk by him. Yeah, DJ's good, thank God. But he was down after the game too. I don't know what. Maybe his rib. I don't know what it was. Yeah. But after the game was over, like he was on the sideline. I don't know. Hopefully he's fine. I feel like he dies a lot like that. Like he looks like he's like dead on the field, and then he's like fine 20 minutes later. Yeah. He's never like missed a start for us, so I'm not really worried. But all of that last garbage time touchdown. I'm in a different fantasy league. That won me the week because I had Caleb in Rome, and I won by like 2 points because of that. I was like, oh shit, I'll take that.
Yeah, we'll get into our league in a little bit, but I lost by a point. I lost by a point.
Yeah, I lost by like I think like 20 or something. Or like 18. I forget. I got kind of beat. But yeah, I don't know. The game was looking good at first. Even before we were like giving up like drives to JJ McCarthy, defense looked good for a while. The offense just couldn't do anything though. That's why I'm like we should have won by like 20 plus. Like the amount of times the Vikings gave us the ball, like three and outs early they had, like it's like
Yeah.
three whole quarters, they couldn't do anything, and we couldn't do anything either. We were just like, oh, we got the ball back. Okay, we got like three plays, too many penalties too, false starts, which was a problem in preseason and training camp apparently. I don't know if that's on Caleb or if that's on the O line or what it's on, but too many penalties,
Oh yeah, the
pushing
penalties
us
for sure.
backwards. You had like 11 or some shit. Yeah, it's like, come on. So
It's
it's
Jonah
yeah, it's
Jackson with so many false starts. It's like Gabe
yeah. Jonah
Davis.
Jackson's yeah. It's he. I didn't mind the trade. I was like, all right, we need a guard, whatever. But like, I feel like people just said he was good. Like he was like a Pro Bowl alternate like 3 years ago. Like big deal. Okay, great. And then he went to the Rams, sucked. Then we got him, and it's like I'm glad we like okay, cool, we got him because our guards sucked last year. But it's like, is there no backup plan? Like, what if he sucks? Like, who do we got now? You know,
Ryan
it's
Bates
like
from last year.
yeah, Ryan Poles. That's another. I mean, I know he got extended, but I feel like Ben Johnson. Obviously, I'm fine with Johnson, but like he got like a 5 year deal. I feel like if our team sucks for like 2 more years, they're just gonna can Poles and keep Johnson.
Oh, don't
Like
be.
just I don't know. Like I feel like Ryan Poles whips way too much for being an O line guy. Our left tackle competition in training camp was a joke. You got Braxton Jones come back from like a broken leg, and then Ozzie Trapillo, everyone's hyping him up, and then it turns out, oh, we're gonna try him at right tackle. Granted, Braxton did fine yesterday, but like
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I feel like for years he's ignored the O line, and he rebuilt it this year, so credits him for that. But I don't know. Ryan Poles, I'm not fully sold on. I feel like he does too many dumb things. Claypool trade. Sweat looked like he didn't do anything yesterday. Trade a second for him, gave him all that bag. He didn't do much last year. Didn't really do anything yesterday. Our defensive end two sucks. I mean, that he had like one sack. I think that dude we got from the Colts.
Dio. He actually, I think, was the only bright spot from
Yeah,
yesterday.
he actually did yesterday, but like it's I don't know. I feel like our defense isn't that great. Granted, people are out, like I said. Having our top two corners out is huge, especially Jalen. Tyler we can afford, but Jalen is like one of the top corners in the league, so not having him sucks.
Secondary did
Uh,
better than I thought, though. Like Justin
I agree.
Jefferson,
Yeah,
Justin Jefferson,
yeah,
I didn't go as off as I thought he would. He had a couple things in the fourth quarter, but at that point, we already lost the momentum.
yeah, exactly. So, plus Aaron Jones got like a random bomb touchdown. I got him in two fantasy leagues or whatever, but like I was just like, how do you let a running back get past like three dudes? And I'm like what? I mean, I know he's a good receiving back, but he went out like a receiver and caught like a 30-yard touchdown. I'm like, all right, you couldn't do shit. Yeah, I feel like after I mean, the defense played good enough for 3 quarters but like I said, our offense didn't do anything. If the offense would have scored like, a touchdown here and there within those 3 quarters, it would have been fine. But defense kept making stops, and the offense would just sputter out three and out, or like that one drive we needed like a touchdown. Momentum was like building against us. First play sack, second play, second and 18 run with Swift for -1, and then it's like, what are we doing at this point?
They were showing that graphic. It was like total yards this quarter or this half, and it was like negative
Nine
one.
-1. Yeah, like we couldn't. It's just like, what do we? And then going back earlier, what you said about Caleb's overthrows. I saw a stat today on Twitter dating back to last year and including week 1 this year. The most overthrows was Caleb with like 54, and the next on the list was Bo Nix with like 35. So like Caleb has like a lot more than the next guy, dating back to the beginning of last year, and that was a problem for him all last year. Which is funny because in college it actually wasn't bad. I know it's college, but I mean that's
Yeah,
more so just. I mean
but
that's no matter what level you're throwing it deep.
one of the biggest critiques we criticized Justin Fields is not being able to read the progressions and throw it down the field.
Yeah,
And then like it's the same shit with Caleb. Like I swear I'm having deja vu. That's why I'm
it's the
all
same thing with every quarterback we have. It's like insane. It's like they come to the Bears and just get dumb.
yeah.
Like there's no explanation. Like although Caleb, that was some college, that was some of his like negatives. It was like, oh, improvises too much, doesn't. But yeah, I mean, they showed plays. Like Caleb does it sometimes. Like he'll go through progressions, he'll throw like timing routes. He did that to Moore. Like the first couple drives, he did really well. Granted, the first drive is usually scripted, so that may be why. And after that, it kind of falls apart. Maybe I don't know. Because he had some timing routes, he had some scanning the field, nothing's open, dumped it up to Manungai for like a first down. There was some good plays, and like he was 10 for 10. He looked good. And then, so I don't know if that's the scripted plays. I know in the NFL, they usually script first, what, like 20 plays, 25
Yeah.
sometimes. So it's like maybe once he's off script, he just crumbles. I have no idea. That's just guessing. I'm not,
He was running around
uh,
like Justin Fields back there too. Like it was
that's what
fun
I'm
to
saying
watch.
too. Like I feel like although there was a few plays, me and my dad were watching it, and he was thinking the same thing. There was a couple of plays early where Caleb would, come out of the pocket, which he's really good at avoiding sacks, which is great. But when he like would drift to the right or left, to escape, especially the right, he's looking downfield, and none of his receivers are helping him out. It showed like a replay of the dudes, and they're just standing there. It's like, go along the sideline with them, like help him out. Like sometimes he escapes and he's like looking for someone, and they're not, like usually you're supposed to come back to the quarterback when they scramble, like a scramble drill. And a lot of the receivers just didn't do that. At least help him out. I can't blame him for that. Although that one sack was hilarious. And not the sack, the one that should be sacked. It looked like he was playing Madden, like in all rookie mode when you like bounce off someone. Like it's the big fat defensive tackle, like trying to get him, and he just like slid off Caleb. It was kind of fun.
Oh, was
like I don't know how he avoided it.
In one?
Maybe it could have been. I'm not sure. I just remember like it was just funny that like the dude grabbed him. I'm like, I don't know how he avoided that sack. Like it was kind of crazy. It just looked like he like slipped off him. It was really weird.
What about the what are your thoughts on that challenge? That was also crucial because we needed.
So I liked it, but I don't
need
think.
That timeout. I was so pissed.
Yeah, but I thought. I mean, that time we had the momentum, we were up, so I was like, I liked the challenge, but it was. I didn't realize if you touch the ball, that counts as the player's body part. I didn't know that, so that's why I thought it was a good challenge. I thought you punch the ball out, he's just hitting the ball, and once the ball's already halfway out, then he touches like his skin, like his jersey or something. But apparently on Twitter, from what I gathered, is at that point his knee's down, which is fine. You touch him, he's down, but he just touched the ball. But apparently the ball counts as a body part, which is dumb to me.
Yeah, I heard some things between what I was listening to on like ESPN 1000 and like Bears Twitter. I thought there was two people around there anyway, and it was touched regardless. But I just thought it was just an obvious like
it's. I mean,
it was just like
yeah,
timeout. I don't know.
But it's like if unless, like I said, Ben thought the same way I was thinking, where it's like because no one touched him when he was down yet. The first, and then he hit the dude made sure not to touch him, punched the ball out, and the ball got hit first. Like no part of his body got hit, but apparently the ball, and also the whoever on ESPN, whoever was explaining it after, it made no sense. They're like, yeah, his knee was down, so there's no penalty. I'm like, no one's talking about a penalty. We're talking about a fumble. Like they're trying to explain on TV, and I think they were talking about the wrong thing. Like guy kept mentioning, like the rules analyst kept mentioning a penalty.
Yeah.
We're like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know.
We were streaming last night for that, and I was already 8 Tito's deep, and I wasn't listening to the rules guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The guy just started talking about penalty. He goes, yeah, the reason it's not a penalty is knees down. Everyone's like, what are you talking about? Like, what? This is a fumble recovery challenge. Like, I don't think the guy knew what he was talking about. But apparently, like I said, he touched the ball, and that counts as his body part. So, but unless he knew that, that's a bad. If he knew that, that's a horrible challenge. But if he didn't know that, then I kind of understood it.
And then we're gonna go to Thursday Detroit Lions. I believe that's in Detroit. Looking at 0-2.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Lions looked like shit, defense and offense. I mean, I'm hoping if we win next week, I'll have some confidence. But if we lose at 0-2, and then we got to host the Cowboys, who aren't really that bad. Dak was dealing week 1, but his CD completely fucked him.
Matt Eberflus will have an edge. Like he's gonna know Caleb's weaknesses, especially with all those articles coming out.
Yeah, the artists, I don't know if I buy him too much. I mean, who knows? But yeah, I don't know if Eberflus, dude, if we lose to an Eberflus defense, I might jump off the Sears Tower.
Hey, 988. Caleb have it on his fingernails.
Yeah, suicide. I saw a tweet about that. Like, yeah, the reason he did suicide awareness is he knew all Bear fans were going to want to kill themselves. That's right. Like, true. I'm hoping we beat Detroit because Vikings fans annoy me, but Detroit fans, dude, this all offseason, they've been nonstop just talking so much shit. Like, we don't need Ben, we don't need Aaron Glenn, and then it's get blown up by the Packers. Which the Packers look good, so whatever. But we'll see if that's more so the Lions sucking or just Packers being good.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tougher game. I knew they weren't gonna be as good without Ben Johnson, but I also didn't think we were gonna get our cheeks clapped last night like that. So a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
different boat.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I feel like so much shit went wrong for us. Not to excuse, like, even though the refs fucked us on like 3 big calls, it's not like we still had a lot of opportunities to capitalize. So it's not just that. I mean, that didn't help, but like good teams overcome that all the time. Like, I mean, look at the Bills on Monday or Sunday night. That game was insane.
Yeah, I had I had Ravens money line. I was chasing bets from the 1 o'clock games or the 12 o'clock your time games,
I had
and
the opposite.
I had a Ravens money line, and then I lost last second on that. And then yesterday I was chasing all Sunday's bets. Not good. When a
Yeah.
gambler gamble responsibly, which I do. But so I had Caleb Williams over 213 and a half passing yards, and he got 210. Couple missed passes, and yeah. So here we're sitting big hole that we got to dig out of. But Mama didn't raise no
Yeah,
bitch. We're gonna get it back.
yeah. Yeah, I don't really gamble much at all, but when the Bills were down 13, I threw $10 on that money line, and then I ended up winning like $50 because they were like plus 400 at that point.
Oh, nice.
It was like right before halftime. It was right before they got that kick with 1 second left. It was like the play before that. So I'm like, I'll put $10 on it, and then they end up winning. I was like, oh shit, nice. But I bet on the Bears yesterday too. I bet just two little $5 parlays. One was an Aaron Jones parlay because I feel like he always destroys us. So everything hit besides his rushing total. I think I bet like over 50 rushing yards. He had like 28, but his receiving yards hit, his touchdown hit. And then I had, I think it was Bears winning, Caleb like 20 rushing yards or something, Odunze touchdown, Swift touchdown. So I missed the Swift touchdown. They didn't win. So I was like, ah, whatever. It was like a 5-legger. I forgot. Yeah, I don't gamble much. I put money in the draft a lot. I love the NFL draft, so I like to. I usually make my money. I'll put like $100 down, like a bunch of random $5 or $10 bets, and then like yeah, I love the draft betting, dude. I always make my money back or at least double it. Always.
I don't
It's
think we
like
have those props in New York. Like I don't get like
oh yeah, you're in New York. I forgot.
yeah, we don't.
I mean, it's not DraftKings. It's like who's going over under like seventh pick or like Jaguars first pick will be what position or stuff like that.
Yeah, some
I'm
of
surprised
those
you don't get
prop
that.
bets I don't get. Like I can never bet in the Gatorade color. I couldn't
Oh,
bet
really?
like on Justin Fields' next team. I couldn't bet like on
Oh, I always bet on those. Yeah,
Like I don't know. I just don't get those in New York.
I won on that one. The Steelers one.
Yeah, I was trying to bet it, but I couldn't find it.
I bet like $10 down when it was like the next team Steelers, and at the time it was like plus 1,800, and I bet it, and then I won like almost $200 off it. But then like a couple days later, it was at like plus 300, and it stayed like that for like the whole off season before we traded them. But
I think I do remember plus 1,800. That's when I was trying to bet it, and I couldn't find it in my book.
Something around there, like 16 or 1,800, and then it plummeted like a day later. I was like, oh, thank God. I sprinkled a few teams, but that was the biggest one, I think.
Now that we're done kind of mourning on the Vikings, we were touching on it a little bit. Let's talk about Lions versus Bears.
Yes.
All pessimism aside, got Lions versus Bears. I believe the Bears are going to Detroit. Thirsty Detroit. They're going to need a win. Dan Campbell's not going to let them play like a bunch of pansies like the Bears did last night in the second half. So how are you feeling going into that game? What would you like to see versus the Lions? And kind of starting it off there.
I mean, kind of bringing back what you said about Eberflus knowing Caleb, I feel like Ben knows that whole team. So I feel like even though he's an offensive coach, I feel like Ben, could probably tell his defense what Jared Goff hates, what he likes, that kind of stuff. I don't think Jared Goff's good. I think he's like okay when like you surround him with a lot of stuff. You see that stat where he's like without McVay or Ben Johnson, he's like 3-23 or something. So I feel like unless he has perfect conditions, he's not a good quarterback. So I'm hoping we can get to Jared Goff.
Did you see that meme with Jared Goff without Ben Johnson? It was a picture of Dan Orlovsky.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I actually posted it. Or I sent it to my buddy in a group chat. Yeah. I feel like their defense, it didn't do much to the Packers. I feel like since Ben knows them so well, it might help us. I'm not as scared. I mean, the Vikings defense is really good. Brian Flores is like he's like a top 5, defense coordinator. They have like a really good defense. So that makes me feel a little better about it. Granted, Caleb just was missing throws, so it's not like. But then the fourth quarter, they started blitzing the shit out of him and like pressure, so that kind of, I think, just everything collapsed. So versus the Lions, I think I'll have it a little easier because I don't think the Lions really have that good of a defense anymore, do they? I don't remember. They lost Bland, but I mean, they have Hutchinson, which is really good. They have.
They didn't look good against the Packers.
Yeah, I mean, my boy Pat O'Connor's on the Lions. I grew up with him. He won a ring with Brady. Yeah, I lived down the block from him as a kid. We used to skate all the time, skateboarding. I feel like their D line's pretty good. I don't know. I feel like I'm saying compared to the Vikings, though. Vikings have like a top 5 D, at least from last year. So I don't know. How the rankings work. I feel like Jared Goff we can get to. We need to shut down Gibbs because he's like I feel like their whole offense. Lions have a really good O line though, so that's going to be like there's some plays with JJ. Like early on we got pressure, but there's some plays with JJ where like we were we had no pass rush. You know, like he was just like sitting back there, so we can't let Goff do that. I mean, he's good enough where to give him time. He's gonna, make you pay. I hate St. Brown, so I hope we just shut him down.
Hopefully Jalen's back.
I think he will. I feel like he practiced all week limited. I mean, for the most part. So I feel like he should be back. Kyler Gordon, I think. What was with Kyler Gordon's injury? I didn't even know he was injured.
He always has a hamstring injury. Like,
yeah, it's hamstring again. Yeah,
6 weeks he misses. Like, people love Kyler Gordon. I like him too, but he doesn't stay healthy. Another busted by polls.
Yeah, second rounder too. So hopefully he's back. Edwards being back should help. Edwards, what did he have again? He had a hamstring too, or was it?
Yeah,
calf
or
something?
A hamstring too, yeah.
Hamstring, yeah, man. And Jalen's the same thing, right? All hamstrings?
Or Jalen was groin. Was it a groin?
Oh, groin, yeah. Yeah, it was groin, you're right. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, if they're back, we have a lot better chance, especially Jalen. I mean, if anyone's back, I hope it's Jalen. But I don't know. I don't know. Lions, I think, are over in the sense of not like they're going to be bad, but I think their window is kind of shut. So I'm hoping we can steal one there in Detroit. That'd be great. So if we steal one in Detroit, we're 1-1. I feel a lot better. Then we play the Cowboys at home in Chicago. Their defense sucks. And then week 4, don't we have? Oh yeah, we got Raiders. Week 4.
Raiders, that's week 4. Okay.
And then week 5, Commanders. Which God, I hope we beat them. That like little mini rivalry that happened from that fucking Hail Mary has never sat well with me.
1 and 2 pick.
Exactly too, and it's like also Jaden Daniels had the worst overthrow of the whole week. So I have Terry McLaurin. I don't know if you saw that. He overthrew Terry wide open for a touchdown. But no one's going to talk about that, of course.
I had Jaden in our league.
Yeah, I had Terry in my like home league, and yeah, dude, it was a bad. Like Caleb had some bad overthrows. This was worse. Like it was like no one's around the dude. He threw it like 10 yards over his head. I was like, oh come on.
They won, and Caleb's could have won the game.
Yeah, so exactly. I agree.
That's the biggest question. I'm not trying to overreact with Caleb. And people are like,
it's 100% viable. Like, dude, like it's a valid critique. It's because he gets too antsy. You ever see him in the pocket? He like jumps. It's like, dude, just settle the fuck down. Yeah. Step up in the pocket, which he does sometimes. He throw from the pocket, and he's usually good when he does it. But then he wants, I don't know. He always claims he wants to be a pocket passer. Yeah, he's like, oh, like I prefer the pocket. I don't like running. And he runs every like 2 or 3 passing plays. Like just sit in the fucking pocket. Like step up, which he does. Like I say, he does sometimes, and he does fine. But then it's like the fucking Green Goblin mask. He just has to do it, you know? He's just, I want to run outside. I want to make these, like that crazy throw to Rome was awesome in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. It works. I think Ben said that. Like once in a while it's good, but like you don't want to rely on that because then it's never going to go well. So if we beat the Lions, we'll have the Cowboys. It's a 3:25 game. I hate those games.
Why?
I like watching the games at noon. I hate having a 3:25 p.m. game. But we play the Lions at noon, and then the Cowboys at 3:25 the next week, week 3. Raiders at 3:25, week 4. Then Commanders. Oh, it's Monday night again, week 5. Damn. Commanders. Is that at Commanders? Oh, it's at Commanders.
My girlfriend's gonna get pissed because I stream and then I'm freaking cursing out the freaking walls in here. You gotta get earplugs.
Yeah. Oh wait, after week 5 we have a bye. I hate that bye.
Yeah, that bye is early, but I think we might need that for the first year, like offense stuff.
Yeah,
it might be helpful.
So week 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so bye week, then we play Commanders Monday night. Okay. So if we go into the bye, so we play the Lions next week, we'll be 1-1 if everything goes well. Then we play the Cowboys at home. If we can beat the Cowboys, I think we'll be chilling with the Raiders. So 3-1 at the bye, that'd be cool. Even 2-2 at the bye, I'd take at this point. Then we play the Commanders and then Saints. Saints look horrific. Then the Ravens, oof. Bengals, Giants.
I wouldn't be so upset about the loss yesterday if it wasn't a divisional game. Like we're like always so bad in the division. We kind of need
it. Yeah. That's why another reason it's so funny when people posted it, opposing team. I would do the same thing if I was hated on the Bears. Ryan Poles like, we're gonna take back the North and never give it back. But when he says it, his like voice trembles, and it always makes me laugh. It's like he didn't believe it. He goes, "We're gonna take back the North," and like he just was like shaking. Granted, it was like his opening presser. He's probably just nervous, but it was just the way he said it and his voice trembled. It's just almost like iconic. Yeah, it's like when are we taking the North back, Ryan? It's been fucking like 5 years. Like, come on. I feel like we're really bad in the division. Packers were 1-5 in the division last year. Would have been 0-6 if Kairos didn't get blocked.
Yeah, it's tough. Tough division, and one game at a time. But I can already see us if we're gonna be like that, or if Caleb's gonna not be consistent, we're gonna get belt to ass.
We need consistency from Halo. That's the biggest thing. Like I said, Ben. I feel like I don't
you
know,
see him rolling his eyes a little bit and talking under his breath.
That's what I'm saying.
It might be Bajan time. It might be Bajan.
That's what I'm saying. Ben Johnson, that's what I like about him, though. He's kind of no bullshit. He's not like Eberflus, where he's like, oh, we just gotta, or Nagy. We gotta find the whys, It's like, shut up. Just say you suck. I think Ben, that's why I like Ben. He seems to actually like be pissed about shit or actually care. And Bajan, if Caleb keeps this up for like 12 more weeks, like at this point, fuck it. If he's still like overthrowing everybody, it's like whatever. Not to say we should put in Bajan, but like I'm saying Ben Johnson's point of view, he might be like, fuck this kid. I didn't draft him, Right. Although I think Ben is Caleb's part of the reason Ben came here. I don't disagree with that. Yeah, but I could see it. I feel like him and Ben are a marriage made in heaven in a sense. Like you would want like Caleb's style of play, what he can do, and Ben Johnson's like absolute weaponized autism on football. Like he is so like nerdy. I love it. Like I feel like it's a perfect match if Caleb, fixes his faults.
The type of quarterback that would be long-term success for Ben Johnson offense, but we'll see.
Yeah, Ben, he made Goff into something like reliable, nothing like flashy. He's not going to win you games, but he's not going to lose you games. But I feel like you kind of need, not to say Caleb's Mahomes, but like that type of quarterback sometimes, like where he can make those crazy throws. I feel like, I was a fan of the Caleb pick. It's like, fuck it. It's like if he doesn't work, it doesn't work. But like, I didn't like Daniels all in the draft. I thought, guess what? He was injured a lot. Like he had like one good year senior year, like a fifth-year senior.
He was like a skinny Fields. I didn't want Daniels.
Yeah, it's another thing. Yeah, another thing too. Yeah, he was like skinny. He got rocked. The Sonic Ring edit. You ever seen that when he got rocked in college? I liked May kind of. I didn't mind May, but like it was obvious pick. Caleb. Like it's like the year people are like, oh, he passed to Mahomes. Like if it wasn't Trubisky, although apparently we had Mahomes number 2, but I wanted Watson that year. So it's like you can't blame him. I blame them for taking Trubisky over Watson, but then Watson turns out to be who he is. But couldn't have seen that come. But it's not like Mahomes was like the consensus number 1. They're acting like he was like, oh, it's like hindsight's 2020. But Caleb's the obvious
was even
pick.
Talking about Mahomes as a top 3 quarterbacks in that draft.
Exactly, yeah. So it's like whatever. So I was never really pissed about that because I wanted Watson, but whatever. That's 7 years ago, which is crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I just hope defense plays well enough. I feel like Goff, you pressure Goff, he collapses. I hope Lions defense doesn't destroy our O-line, which I don't think they should. Minnesota's better, so I feel like we should be able to hold them, but I don't know. We'll see.
Because Aiden Hutchinson might be a little bit slow from his recovery because he didn't do much.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, he didn't do anything week 1, really. So I'm hoping, I don't know, if you gave me an option to, I can only pick winning one, the Vikings or the Lions, and you got to lose one, I would pick lose the Vikings, win against the Lions every time, just because I hate the Lions. Especially Ben Johnson going into Detroit would be hilarious and beating Dan Campbell.
Definitely an interesting storyline. Like, do you have a score prediction for the game?
We'll go 31-23 for Bears.
Clip it and ship it, chat.
I'm always going to say we're going to win. I'm always going to say we're going to win.
Me too,
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You can blast me all day. Dude, we could be 0-15 against like a 15-0 Packers team. I'd be like, we're fucking winning,
yeah, 31-0.
Exactly.
Do you have any bold predictions? So we're starting a little thing new, guest of the week bold predictions, where we actually bet it. So Jason last week had DJ Moore 100 plus receiving yards plus a touchdown, parlayed it. If Fields actually hits him, or Fields, if Caleb actually hits him there, that actually hits. And we also had Aaron Jones 2+ touchdown scores because Aaron Jones is like the co-owner of the Chicago Bears along with Aaron Rodgers.
That's why I made a specific Aaron Jones parlay, just him, because I'd like go figure every time. I had him in fantasy this year in my home league because I was like, I always get killed by him too when I play him in fantasy. I'm like, I might as well draft him so he can't hurt me. But he didn't really do much. They were using dude from the Niners. Yeah, Mason a lot. Bold prediction. Let's see.
It's gonna be a bet. We're gonna lock it in.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll try to think something realistic then. I was gonna say
no. Make a bold prediction like Caleb. Jalen Johnson 2 pick 6, but we just throw in a little sprinkle on it. So
yeah, let's do. I'll do something a little outrageous, but enough where it's realistic enough it might hit. Let's do Caleb 3 passing touchdowns.
Okay, Caleb 3 passing touchdowns against the Lions week 2. I like that.
And then Swift Swift gets lost and misses the flight and doesn't play. That'd be great.
I got him in both my fantasy leagues, so I don't know if I need that.
Hey. But I would say that for Caleb, and then if Roshan's back, maybe a Roshan rushing touchdown.
Okay,
if he's back,
we won't parlay that because he's
he's injured.
We'll clip it as a bold prediction, but as the bet,
the 3 passing. If you want another leg, that's optional. I'll say I'm gonna say Loveland touchdown.
A Loveland touchdown. Okay.
Anytime touchdown.
Anytime touchdown. I like that. Let's quickly, if you got a couple minutes, let's look at the fantasy on Sleeper here.
Yeah.
Our Bear Down and Beyond Fantasy Football Invitational Year 1.
Can't be stressed, bro. You're a clown. Come on. Turn that frown upside down. I did lose this week, though.
Our Bear Down and Beyond Fantasy Football Invitational. I'll do a recap on mine later with chat, but we got Johnny's team. Week 1, damn, you got built to ass by Henry.
Yeah, dude, that was not good.
Damn, you had Dak with only 8 points. He had Brock.
Yeah, I have CD. I got the stack, but CD fucked me. Should have had at least another long touchdown. I would have got Dak points too. That would have been enough to put me over. But of course,
he's a 49ers fan, so I guess he's got every 49er in the book. A-Chain didn't do too bad. He got you the 1 touchdown they scored.
We got A-Chain at home. I don't know if you saw that touchdown, dude. There was a horrible play, but it worked. It was like 4th and 12. 4th and goal from like the 12, and they had to swing past the A-Chain. He broke like 4 tackles to get in. I was like, that was horrible, but it worked. Like, I don't know what the Dolphins are doing.
I don't think I saw that one.
Oh, it was bad.
Okay, he had Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
CD still got 19. Mike Evans.
Yeah, should have 30. Mike Evans, my boy. He didn't do shit, though.
That was a good pickup.
Yeah, I like Warren. Evans didn't do shit. I have him in a couple of leagues, and he just... What do you have? What did Evans have? I can't see. Like
10.
7.
It was 10.
10. Oh, okay. That's decent.
Who you got week 2? Let me see how to find week 2. So you're 0-1. What draft pick did you have?
7th. I took CD 7th, which is cool because he fell. I like CD. He was going like top 5 in all the other leagues.
You're playing I Am Jacob Rose. Week 2. You're projected 132.
There you go.
Because Dak
never listen to projections, though.
A-Chain is playing New England.
So Dak's playing the Cowboys?
No, Dak's playing the Giants, I meant.
Giants, okay. Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Cowboys Stadium. You got Chase Brown playing the Jaguars. CD obviously handcuffed with the Giants. You got Mike Evans playing Houston, who's got a good secondary. So,
yeah.
Tyler Warren, Marvin Harrison Jr. So, all right. Good luck this week.
Yeah, we'll see. If I can sneak out a win, I'm happy with that. But hey, week 1's week 1. It's always goofy in fantasy and real football. Remember last year, the Burrow lost to the Patriots, who ended up winning like 4 games all year?
Oh, yeah.
Patriots lost to the Raiders, too, which is wild. I thought the Raiders would be like one of the worst teams in the league. So,
Patriots lost to the Raiders, right?
Yeah. I did not like Mike Vrabel hire for them because when the Bears were like rumored to look at Vrabel, I was like, please God, no.
Why?
I think he's a meat.
Mike Vrabel. He was second on my list.
No, he's a meathead, dude. He's fucking just when he was with the Titans, he had like a super easy division coasting the playoffs because the division was horrible. I don't know. I just think he sucks. I don't think he's gonna do well there.
Yeah, they didn't play as good as I thought they might have been. A little bit better, but I got Ashton Gentry.
Plus, May has like nothing, dude. I feel bad for May. His O-line kind of sucks. He has like 32-year-old Stephon Diggs, and that's like it.
And Demario Douglas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he has no fucking help at all. So we'll see with them. But yeah, I'm just gonna hopefully write this up to a stupid week 1 because week 1 in football is usually the worst. That's why I never bet week 1 because week 1's always like you never know. Like, you got to wait a week to see like who's good. Just like get a feel for it. So week 1's always crazy.
Yeah, I was more into first in bets. I bet too much and it backfired.
That's usually how it works. I'm not a big gambler. I love it. I love that. Like, even if I win a bet, it does nothing for me. Like, it does. I don't get the whole like, yeah, like I want to bet more. I'm just like, yeah, okay, I won $50. I'm just gonna not bet anymore.
It's like my entertainment, but in order for it to be entertaining, it's got to be a lot on the line. Like, I don't bet basketball or baseball or I don't bet college football. The only thing I really bet heavy is NFL. Yeah,
I'll just bet it once in a great while. Just have some fun. Like Super Bowl, obviously, I'll throw like $100 in like random prop bets. Just like a bunch of $10 prop bets. Yeah, no, I never had the motivation to bet, which is funny because the NFL pretends to care about like gambling addiction and they just promote it nonstop.
It's in every radio show. It's in every TV ad.
But if you have a problem, call 1-800-DRAFTKINGS. It's like, shut up, you don't care.
it's like telling an alcoholic or a drug addict to go
Yeah,
to AA, but then promoting like freaking
yeah, promote the beer. Yeah,
yeah.
it's like, come on. That's another thing. I don't like the gambling being mixed with NFL too much. It's too much way for bullshit. Well, it's funny too. The players can't even gamble on certain things. I mean, I get it,
Script
but
writing. Are you implying script writing like the Ravens and Bills?
no, I'm implying refs fucking nudging shit. Like, remember what's his face in the NBA in like '07? He got like fired and investigated for that. Who was that ref? I forgot his
I don't know
name,
any
but
NBA refs. I'll tell you that.
but he got caught in like the early or late 2000s, like fixing games. Like he would point, like he did all that shit for because of gambling, and like so, like refs can outturn a game. So it's like I don't trust it enough to. Not saying it's like a NFL thing, like make the call, obviously, but like a ref might change some shit, or like throw a bad flag because he can get away with it, kill momentum, whatever. I don't know. Too much on the line.
You want to do a little bit of Bears trivia to close it out?
Let's do it.
Sponsored by ChatGPT. Question number 1: what was the Bears' best regular season record?
15-1 and 85.
Damn, Johnny came prepared.
Come on.
He's not
That one's
fucking
easy.
around. Okay.
That one's easy. Come on now.
Okay.
Lost to the Dolphins, what, 38-24 that year, I think? The only team you lost to. Shut out the playoffs that year, too.
1 for 1.
Except the Super Bowl.
Who was selected by the Bears with the 45th overall pick in 2012 and later broke the Bears' single game receiving yards record?
2012, was that Jeffrey?
2 for 2.
He broke the single. Wait,
Single game receiving yards.
what was that? How much did he have? I didn't know he.
It didn't give me that.
I didn't know he had the single. Oh, that's crazy. I thought maybe like Marshall did or something. Oh, yeah, learned something new.
Okay.
Now I'm prepared for next trivia.
Who leads the series in all-time head-to-head record between the Bears and the Lions? We're going to the week 2. Big division game coming up.
I want to say Bears.
Okay. This one's a little bit tough to say at the top of your head. I was gonna. The question is like who leads the series and like what's the record? But
oh, okay. I don't know the record.
Yeah, but you got the. I made it simpler.
Okay,
you got it right.
I know the Packers. The Packers have us beat in the series.
It's
Lions,
105.
I feel like
we're beating them 105 to 80 to 5. So
okay, I was just saying. I feel like it's significantly better. Yeah.
If you ever need that at work this week, which Lions wide receiver had a controversial no catch against the Bears that influenced?
Alvin Johnson.
Yeah. Do you know what year that was?
Let me think. 2010 or
yep. Damn.
Was it? Yeah. Okay.
4 for 5.
I watched that. I remember that game. I was like, we just stole that game. Yeah.
I remember that.
That was wild. Week 1. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, how's the content going? Your full time?
Good.
Your full time?
Oh yeah, full time.
Your videos.
Yeah,
are awesome.
full time. Yeah. It's going well. Gonna put one out in 37 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I usually do 4:00 on Monday, but yesterday I had to do something else. So I filmed a video this morning, and I'm gonna put it up today at 4.
Oh, you filmed it this morning? Yeah,
Yeah.
I was talking to Jason about this. Like, you guys that do the skits videos are like so creative. Like, how do you come up with like these ideas all the time? And then the execution is on par. Especially yours. Yours is always high quality, like recorded camera stuff. But like, all the different skit ideas. Like, oh my gosh, I was like, how do you come up with that? That shit is like funny as hell and genius. A lot of yours is the local Chicago based stuff, but like. It's crazy.
A lot of times I sit there for hours. Sometimes come up with nothing. Sometimes I'm taking a shower and like 2 ideas pop in my head. So it's just so sporadic. I'll try to like sit down and think of ideas, but I feel like that's for me is the worst way, which is funny because it's just like that's how you should. But I feel like the more I think about it, the harder it is. But I'll usually have like certain ideas or like certain premises I'm thinking of, and then I try to build from there. Yeah, it's probably my least favorite part of doing anything is thinking of ideas because. You got to try to stay original, something that's never been done, and then be funny. And then, sometimes it's hard. That's my least favorite part. Then editing. I'm good at editing, but I just hate doing it.
Oh, you edit yourself?
Oh yeah, I do everything myself besides film because I can't. Yeah. I do some videos on a green screen. I'll film that myself. Just green screen in my spare bedroom.
Yeah.
So
I have like a lot of ideas for this season and stuff, and I had to get a couple editors part time, but it's. I hate the editing part. That's the worst part.
So do I. I've been doing it since I was younger. So like, I mean, it's easy. It's like easy, but it's just tedious. Yeah. I hate it. But I kind of have a system down where I can do it pretty quick now. So it's whatever.
But if you're doing it full time and you're making a living off content, there's not like a lot of pressure for you to spend time on other things. You know what I mean? Like in terms
Oh yeah,
of
yeah. Like people hit me up like, oh, I can be your editor. I'm like, I don't want an editor. Like, what am I gonna use an editor for? Like, I can just do it myself in like an hour or two. You know, it's just annoying, but it's like whatever. I don't feel like paying someone. I don't feel like, and I know how I edit. Like, I know exactly like how I want to edit things. So yeah, it would just take a while for an editor to get used to how I want things. I'll just do it myself. I've always done that. I don't like relying on someone else to do anything because then like I'm gonna say controlling in the sense of my own content. Yeah, I guess controlling. Like I know exactly how I want to do it. I want to edit it myself. I want everything. I want to do as much my stuff for myself as I can because I want to control the outcome.
do we get a little? What's the video about? Do we get a little sneak peek on the channel? Or what's the? Is it? You don't have to. You don't have to.
It's a
leak
mafia one.
Oh,
it's a mob one. Mob one. Italian one. Mob one, I guess. But yeah.
Is it related to Cairo Santos and the getting what do they call it?
Unalived on TikTok, I have to say. Killed, that, whacked. Oh, whacked. Yeah, oh, yeah. No, I wish because I could whack the whole Bears roster or half of it. You'll see in 33 minutes.
We're streaming for another hour and a half, but I'm sure I'll see you
for sure
when I get off. But hey, we appreciate you. Appreciate your time as always, Johnny.
Of course.
Bear down. Hopefully this week is a better week. Good luck in fantasy this week. Bear down and beyond. Thanks. Fantasy Football Invitational. And hopefully we don't look like clowns next Monday.
Yeah, if we do, I'll see you with your makeup on again.
No. We already set the ground. We're all clowns, right? But I can't do it all season. I got to return this at Spirit Halloween. You know how hard it was to find a clown costume?
You did return it?
This is a Pennywise, but I left the mask. Got to buy a wig and a nose.
Gotta go to Amazon.
Yeah,
Amazon's got it all.
I just thought of the idea today, to be honest.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you executed. That's all that matters.
I'm gonna return it before August or October 17th and get my money back. So.
There you go.
All right, John. We appreciate you. Bear down, baby. Yep. Have a good rest of your week.
Bear down. You too.
All right, chat. Our boy Johnny. Appreciate you joining the program. That was a lot of fun.